Hello and welcome to the Amiga version of Commando. Commando, of course, was a very popular arcade in the mid-80s, and getting home computer conversions were almost inevitable, as was the case for many popular arcade games. This game is, or this version I should say, is not arcade perfect. I would say it's arcade adequate. The soundtrack is much more in line with the soundtrack playing in the arcade version, and the graphics are, well, they are nothing spectacular. It doesn't look too bad either. The sound effect design is, well, roughly what you would expect from a game of this type and from a game of that age. One thing I do find interesting is in these sections where this tension music thing, whatever, plays to make you aware of the fact that you are doing the last bit before the end of the stage. The sound effects are completely muted out. Not completely, but the volume of them is reduced to such an incredibly low volume, so they may as well be muted. If you throw a hand grenade when that music is playing, you can lightly hear them being thrown. But I don't know, personally I find it a bit strange that the mix has been done in such a way, but personally I prefer having information given the sound effects like gunfire over tension creating music thing, but that is of course a personal preference. In this version you hold on fire to throw hand grenades, and that is both a plus and a minus, because it makes it unnecessarily awkward at times, and it also makes it much nicer because you don't have to stretch over and hit some random key on your keyboard in order to throw the hand grenades. But by and large I find hand grenades are not something you will use an awful lot anyway. Concerning hand grenades, I do find it rather puzzling that the grenade boxes that are spread around the game for some bizarre reason are not consistent. You would assume that if you see a 3-stack grenade box that you will get 3 grenades from it, but you may as well just get one. We got 2 from that 1 box. I don't know whether it's just to be arcade accurate that they decided to put in the different sized grenade boxes, but if a random number, so the actual grenades you gain, has been assigned to them anyway, why bother? It's just yeah, it doesn't matter, it's got no importance, it's just a bit odd. There is a limitation of 9 grenades you can carry at any given time, and while it's not going to make much difference, it's another of those issues. Not a major point, but just a bit odd. Hit detection by and large is fairly spot on. There will be the odd occasion where it feels like you maybe should have been hit and didn't get hit, and other times that you shouldn't have been hit but did get hit, but it's not a major issue. The only mechanical thing that's a bit wonky with this game is your hand grenades. At times they seem to have a splash radius of a firecracker, and at other times they seem to have the splash radius of a minor artillery strike. Again, not something that's going to necessarily be game breaking, but it's just an oddity. By and large, I would say the Amiga version of Commando is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's not a game that will make you jump for joy, but it's not necessarily a game that will make you cry either. So, it does need to get bonus points for working out of the box perfectly fine on an Amiga 1200 without you having to change all sorts of things and disable AGA and caches and memory and drives and joystick and keyboard and whatever else you need to disable to get certain Amiga games to run on the more powerful Amigas. So that's definitely a plus. The timings are a bit wonky because of the faster processor, but if there's one niggly bit that really puzzles me about this game is the high score screen. These letters must be sprites or something, because this bit tanks very, very badly, very, very noticeably. So in any case, that's all for me, all from me even. So thanks for watching, take care, and see you next time. Bye bye for now.